back to the channel for another reaction. We are taking another look at BabyMetal. You guys have been wanting more, and you guys are gonna get it because I'm super happy to check out this band for you guys. And once again, I just want to say thank you for all you guys' amazing comments that you guys been leaving on these videos. It really means the world to me that you guys love me reacting to these bands for you guys and showing me some new stuff that I probably wouldn't go out on my own way to listen to, I would say, because if it weren't for you guys, I probably wouldn't have ever listened to this band, because you know they are one of those bands that just when you look at them, they don't typically seem like they're that kind of, you know, heavy hitting band, but when that first riff starts playing, you're definitely in for a surprise, let me just say. And I definitely was, me personally too, when I first saw listened to these guys rather. But you know, but back in the day I was never really, you know, interested in going out to listening to new bands and stuff like that. I kind of kept to my own self, my own personal bubble, I would say, of my favorite bands. But you know, as I'm growing older and doing this channel and stuff, I appreciate all these new bands. I appreciate finding new bands and new stuff to react to, and I'm always eager to check out some new stuff for you guys as well. So keep them coming, keep the comments coming, and I'll be happy to check some more of these guys as well as other bands that you guys might want me to check out. So yeah, but this one we're gonna do some live reactions for you guys, because a couple of you have been saying that their live performances are good. So we're just gonna have to wait and see if they hold up. But do they hold up to the studio records though? Because some bands, you know, tend to not really, you know, hold up to the studio records. But most of you have been saying that their live performances are probably even better than the studio performances. So we're just gonna have to see. We're just gonna have to see on that. I'll be the judge of that, let me just say. But either way, I love me some live shows. I love me going to some concerts myself personally. I love when bands get into their show. They create like a theatrical performance around their shows, like their theme. They put on their own performance. That's what I like to see when I go to like concerts and stuff like that. You know, it's better for like the viewer to watch. It's a better experience, I would say, you know, typically than just seeing a band and just them playing the songs. You know, normally I would say I like when bands do a theme. I like bands when they do, like, you know, when they put a little bit more effort into the live shows. But these girls definitely seem to know what they're doing, and they definitely have the production value. Let me just say, the pop stars of metal, I would call them, because they definitely have that, you know, festival performances. They definitely sell out these stadiums live shows, and so we're just gonna have to wait and see what the hype is all about. But before we get started, be sure to subscribe, like, shitty, and to really help me out. If you like BabyMetal as well, be sure to leave a like on this video as well. If you're new here, thank you for stopping by, checking out some of this video. Just getting started on these heavy bangers. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm excited. I'm hyped. I never really reacted to like a live, you know, performance, you know, video rather. You know, and like when I go to my own concerts, I like to film and record them and post them on, you know, you guys to show for you guys to watch and stuff like that. But I never really, you know, watch them on YouTube myself. So this will be a first as well for me, ladies and gentlemen. So we're gonna take a look at BabyMetal first live performance reaction of Monochrome. This is one of the top recommendations, so hope you guys don't let me down. See what we're getting into. Building the anticipation. Almost kind of like a walkout theme, you know, when bands like to do like a little walkout theme or like entrance to when they first start playing their songs. Ooh, the tone. Ooh, that lead. Oh! Oh, groovy back. Let's get it, girls. Show me what you got. And remember to put the subtitles on this time. deep tone, man. We in that doom vibe. Got the chanty feel. Hey, groovy with the lead stuff. Woo! Those dirty drum fills. Classic metalcore progression. Woo! Back in! You know, it's very catchy though. Especially when they're doing those chanty bits. Okay, man. I mean, let me see. Hold on. Let me get mine. There we go. I got mine. I'm part of the crowd. Look at me. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's join the concert. Get those phones out. You know, can't have lighters anymore, but next best thing. Man, that's insane. Man, that's nuts. Look how big that is. Man, it definitely shows their success, man. This stadium is massive. Look at that. It's like 3 stories of people in there. Wow. It's just a sight to see, man. Man, look at that. Hold on, let me take a look at it. Look at that, man. That's insane. That is definitely insane, man. It just looks like they're in space. Like they're in outer space, it feels like. When you just walk on the stage and you just see that, just a million lights shining back at you, man. It's just crazy. It's just like a surreal feeling, almost. Like you can't believe it, man. I just can't imagine it for these girls, man. Just coming out there. They're probably used to it by now, because they've been on like, you know, tours and many, you know, albums and stuff like that for like over a decade almost. You guys have been saying, but you know, just even if I was in a band and doing it for that long, you know, every moment just seeing it like that for the first time, I would just imagine seeing it for the first time, man. Just because it just brings out the emotion and it just makes you feel like you're in a dream state almost. It's insane. Just look at that. Look at that, man. That's definitely insane. Definitely almost emotional in a way. That's nuts. Probably like 1 million people out in the stands. Look at that. How big is the stadium? I'm sorry, for a live show, the quality's insane. Let's go, lead man. Man. No, for a live performance, not bad. Not as bad. It's not one of their heaviest ones, let me just say, but I'm sure, they do have their heavy bangers, and then they have their chill bangers, such as ones like this. This one's very classic metalcore in a way, but still got those genty down-tuned riffs. Those, letting those notes ring out and doing the riff playing and stuff like that. So we got a little bit of solo action, a little solo piece, a little groovy section in the beginning there. I like that. But you can definitely tell their style, their songwriting, their choruses. It's very anime. You can definitely see these songs being played on some of those shows that they got over there. But, not typically my kind of thing. I don't really normally watch that kind of stuff. But, I could definitely see the appeal when it comes to that kind of music. Because a lot of like the anime style games and stuff like that, they like to do like little rock music. But I like when games incorporate stuff like that. It broadens the genre and it broadens, the entertainment factor as well in the shows and games and stuff like that. But, it's a cool little performance. Like I said, I'm sure they have heavier ones. I'm sure they have better performances nonetheless. But this one's a little bit more subtle. For my taste personally. But, it is what it is. I don't know where this was filmed. I don't know if this was over in Japan. But this is probably like the most recent kind of live performance, I think. So it's fairly new, fairly recent. But the stadium size, though, it's insane. Like, I don't think I've seen a stadium that big, man. What are they playing in, a football field? Like, that was massive. Like 3, 4, 5 stories of people all crowded out, all sold out show, man. A million lights flashing in your face. Like, what? Where are they playing, man? Like, that seems like they were in outer space even at the end of the song there. Like, it's just crazy, man. Just because the show, their talent definitely proves it, man. I mean, I'm sure these girls work hard. Like, I don't know what they do behind the scenes. I know, like, entertainment is kind of weird over there. Like, entertainment in that part of the world is kind of like, controversial in a ways. Like all these pop bands, and even on the Korean side of things, like, they start out pretty young. Because I know you guys have been saying, like, these guys started out, like, when they're, like, 10 years old or something like that. Like, how does that even happen? Like, I don't even know if I didn't even like metal when I was 10. But I guess they did. But either way, I don't know if there's, like, talent agencies that look for, like, young, talented kids, and then they keep them around throughout the years and stuff like that. So, like, I don't know how it really works. I don't know if they, like, work them, like, to death, basically. I don't know. I hope they get breaks. I hope they, like, treat them good over there. I don't know if they, like, work them to death over there, slave away, but the talent is there. I can definitely see the talent there. The lead singer, though, I don't know her name is, but the one in the middle there, I'm sure she does the most singing on the songs. If I'm correct, you guys can let me know on that. But the other ones didn't really sing in this song, though. I don't know if they do. They do like the background chants and stuff like that. They do like background vocals. But is the main singer like the girl? Does she like the main singer? Does she normally do the singing and stuff like that? And the other girls are just kind of like backup singers. I don't know. Let me know on the comment though. But they definitely have the pop factor. They definitely have the dance choreography in their songs and shows and stuff like that. I mean, you gotta have that when you have like more than one female vocalist in the band. They gotta do something. Well, the main vocalist is singing, but that just means we're gonna have to check out some more BabyMetal in the near future, ladies and gentlemen. We are not stopping here. We're gonna keep it going and keep reacting to this band amongst other bands that you guys might be having me to react to. So yeah, I'm super excited. The reactions will keep coming if you guys keep the reactions coming. So yeah, so be sure to hit that subscribe button, especially new here, because we're going through the same big out channel. You don't miss out on a single one. Guarantee that. And I'll see you guys in the next one.